Talking about how normally when it starts to hit the edge of land, it breaks apart a little bit. You're not seeing that yet out of this hurricane.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the satellite representation of this storm here tonight, it is just simply incredible. I mean, you look at how symmetrical the storm is right now. And I mean, you look at the eye, usually you start seeing these storms become a little more heavily weighted on one side or the other. But that is not the case tonight with Hurricane Laura. And that's what makes it such a ferocious storm. In fact, they have never seen a storm of this intensity make landfall into southwest Louisiana. So this is an unprecedented event. There's no record to compare this storm to. So it will be quite telling tomorrow morning as the sun comes up. Here's a live look at the radar. This storm is packing multiple threats with it. Of course, obviously, we'll talk about the eye wall here, but I want to talk about these numerous tornado warnings. I mean, you've got these rain bands that are coming in long before the destructive winds of the hurricane come through that are producing damage with numerous tornadoes. Any of these storms could have small tornadoes in them, and that's always a major concern whenever you're in that right front quadrant of the storm that makes landfall. You can see all those tornadic storms spinning towards the coast. And then obviously, here is the eye wall. These are the destructive winds that will just do incredible damage as they come across the Louisiana coastline. And something you should think about, this isn't like a thunderstorm with a brief wind gust that lasts, a minute or 2 minutes. We're talking about 2 or 3 hours of 100-plus-mile-an-hour winds coming across the coast. This storm just incredible. And there is the calm, the eye in the center of the storm. That's what we're waiting to make it towards landfall. So again, 150-mile-an-hour sustained winds, Category 4, should make landfall probably here a little bit after midnight, somewhere in that 2-3 o'clock time frame, our time. Then the storm obviously weakens as it heads up through Louisiana, still bringing with it hurricane-force winds all the way up to Shreveport. By the time it makes it into Arkansas, it weakens into a tropical storm, and then into Missouri, it weakens as a depression. And right now, the core of Laura should stay far enough to the south of us and should not be a concern for our area. We'll talk more about the impacts we could see here in a moment. But again, this is the storm surge, and again, 17 to 20 feet is what's forecast in there and around Lake Charles. That's a 17 to 20-foot water rise. That's just the water or the swell of the Gulf of Mexico being pushed on shore, and then you need to add waves on top of that. So just incredible water heights expected there with the storm once again. The city of Lake Charles could simply be swallowed by water. Now, our forecast closer to home. Rain chances are going up. In fact, they're going to be quite high from now through Saturday. A warm and muggy summer night, 77 at the airport. Temperatures around the area still well into the mid-70s tonight. We're not going to fall that much. Here's a check on Futurecast. It should be quiet tonight. Scattered showers and storms could get going as early as late morning tomorrow. And then, of course, they're likely to be the most numerous during the afternoon and evening. I think there's a good chance most of us at least get some rain tomorrow. Once the sun goes down, the storms will fade away. And then as we work our way into Friday, still expect yet another decent coverage of scattered showers and storms for the day on Friday. So as we head into the next couple of days, no one day will be a complete washout, but our rain chances are pretty high. So muggy tonight, 72 the overnight low. And then for tomorrow, muggy sunshine with scattered downpours. We're going to leave the next 3 days, obviously, weather impact days. And again, you can see a shower or storm at almost any point. I think your better chances are in the afternoon into the evening. Here's your 7-day forecast. Again, the next 3 days, weather impact days. And then it looks like on Sunday, a strong cold front comes through. That really is Saturday night. Ushers in beautiful weather on Sunday. For us, Mike and Cherie, Laura's impacts not that significant aside from adding additional moisture for those greater rain chances the next couple of days.
Kevin, thank you, and watch W.